Nissan's losing money. They're going into the red for the first time in 4 years. However, their once fairy tale partner Honda is doing the opposite. Honda's posting a 5% rise in Q3 profit. We're not going to focus too much on Nissan's really yucky finances right now. We're going to focus on the turnaround, the positive, how Nissan can dig their way out of the hole. Well, Honda's no longer involved. No, they're not merging. All right, that's done and dead in the water. But we have Nissan's turnaround plan. They're closing factories, laying off people, cutting shifts. This is their plan. And guys, what is exciting is that we do have a little roadmap that we're going to break down today. So stay tuned for the roadmap discussion. I think you guys and myself will have a lot of fun talking about that. But so here's their plan in the next 2 years so they can get back in the black like AC/DC. Plans to shutter 3 new factories, cut shifts at U.S. plants. Well, they have 2 plants in the U.S. What are they? Well, Canton, Mississippi. That's supposed to be the like this EV hot ground or hotbed or birthplace of these EVs that keep getting delayed for Nissan. Was supposed to be 26. Now I think it's potentially 2028. They make the Altima there, and they make the beloved. The beloved. I love the Frontier. They make the Frontier there. The other plant is one I toured this past fall in Smyrna, Tennessee. They make the Leaf there for now anyways. They make the Rogue for now there anyways. They keep reducing production on. I think they'd rather import it from Japan. They make the new Murano there, and they make the Pathfinder. The Murano and the Pathfinder are both good cars. It's hard to recommend the Rogue though in the current market, and the Leaf as well, unless you can get one for peanuts. All right, Slash executive ranks by 20%. Well, their executives aren't doing the right job, seemingly. All right, the company cannot pull themselves out of this turbulent spiral and cast for new partners. Now, the latest thing, let me pull this up. The latest thing is Foxconn is still interested in Nissan buying up stakes. Now, they're also saying, Foxconn is saying that they're not considering a takeover like Honda was considering. They want to collaborate with Nissan and how Nissan could use their technology in their EVs. In detailing the 9,000 job cuts previously announced, Uchida said 6,500 would come from the manufacturing side, and many of them will come through the 3 plant closures. What are these plant closures? Well, Nissan has completely evaporated in Southeast Asia, so they're closing the Thai plant in the first quarter of the new fiscal year starting April 1st, so first half of this year. Another will be closed October-December timeframe. The third will come offline in the fiscal year ending March 31st, and we don't know those plants. Makes me wonder, are either of those plants going to be in the United States? I don't think so. Now, 40% of Nissan's sales in the United States come from their Mexico plant where they build the Sentra, the Versa, the Kicks. All right. I don't think that plant is going to come offline either. Shift cuts in the United States at both plants, at both Smyrna and Canton. Also, Nissan's planning to cut an additional 2,500 jobs in sales and administration divisions around the globe. The cuts should trim 1 million units out of production capacity from Nissan's 5 million over the next 2 fiscal years. The dial down includes the 500,000 reduction already implemented in the difficult Chinese market where Nissan sales are suffering. Yikes. The move should boost Nissan's plant utilization ratio to 85% from today's 70%, at least in its manufacturing facilities outside of China. Many analysts are saying Nissan's not doing enough. They should be closing more. They should be laying off more people. This is not a radical turnaround to save the brand. Time will tell, though. Time will tell to see if this is enough in the next 2 years. Uchida, the CEO of Nissan, says, can we survive as a standalone company? We've been discussing that for some time now. This is a big subject matter. We have to explore all options. This came right after the company reported 78% plunge in operating profit and a net loss in the latest quarter amid bloated inventory, sagging sales, and continued cash burn. They're spending a lot of money on advertising and incentivizing their vehicles. Worldwide retail sales declined an additional 2.2% to 801,000 vehicles in the latest quarter. Deliveries in North America, Nissan's biggest market, stood out as a positive, growing 9.8% to 318,000. But every single market outside the United States for Nissan has shrunk. Europe declined 9% to 79,000. China to 16% to 158,000 units. Now, it wasn't that long ago where I believe the Chinese market was outselling the United States market, and now they're about half of the United States market for Nissan. Nissan's global production fell 12% to 742,000 vehicles in the quarter. And if we look for the full fiscal year, which is ending March 31st, there will be an additional net loss. Operating profit is pegged to plunge 79% to $762 million. The company expects to book a full fiscal year net loss of $508 million. So the first 2 quarters of the fiscal year were positive. The last 2 were negative, and so negative that they're going to be losing $500 million. And Nissan sees global sales continuing to fall 1.2% to 3.4 million vehicles this fiscal year, from 3.44 million in the previous fiscal year. Now, their original goal was to sell 3.65 million, and now they're down about 250,000 car sales from that number. And Nissan expects to continue to shrink volume in every major market except North America. In that key market, deliveries are seen expanding 6.2% to 1.34 million. Now, Nissan's been wrong about many of their projections. And maybe this lineup that we see right here that was teased, maybe this lineup can help Nissan get out of the rut that they are in. The Rogue plug-in hybrid is coming this fiscal year. Specifically, it's actually coming, well, it says fiscal year 2025. I know it's coming the calendar year 2025. Now, there's an additional Rogue e-Power. This should be powered by their next-gen e-Power technology, and it would be available in the United States as well. Now, if we look at these 2 Rogues here, they're very different. The hood design is completely different. The headlight, we have the illuminated Nissan logo. So these are different models. So what's interesting, it's very bizarre. We could be getting a plug-in hybrid on the Rogue now and then get a redesign. I would imagine the plug-in hybrid would continue over to the redesigned Rogue alongside of the e-Power. So you'll have a hybrid and plug-in hybrid, which is great to fight against something like the RAV4 hybrid and plug-in hybrid. We'll see. Let's bring these models to market as soon as possible, Nissan. What's after that? Refresh model. Well, we don't get any K cars. This is probably, I don't know, it could be the Sakura or something. Large minivan. This is the Elgrand. We've been waiting for a redesign on the Elgrand for a long time. Now, when I say we, it's me as a fan, because we don't get an Elgrand in America. We don't get any Nissan minivan anymore. The Quest has been discontinued since, was it 2016? Let me look this up. 2016 was the last model year. And if you guys want to know what the Elgrand looks like, this is a cool minivan that unfortunately we don't get in the United States. This latest generation, the second generation, has been around since 2010. So it's super, super old. It's been around since also known as the Nissan Quest. So I guess technically we got it in our own flavor with the Nissan Quest. Nissan, bring your minivan to the United States once again. There's no reason there's no reason it shouldn't be sold here. I just reviewed the Kia Carnival hybrid. Check out that, where I compare it against the 2025 Honda Odyssey. Both really good minivans. The Sienna is a good minivan. It's really mainly good due to its efficient powertrain. There's a lot of things about the Sienna. I don't know. Would I pick the Sienna over the Kia? Yeah, probably, because the Kia's braking is just a safety hazard, at least the sample I drove. And maybe the Kia V6 is different. Maybe the brakes are better on that. Anyways, watch that comparison. The tech is great on the Kia, but I know Nissan can make good minivans. Bring the Nissan Quest back. Don't understand why it's not here. All right. They're excited about it with this product lineup. I don't want to get excited for it. We know Mitsubishi, however, is bringing their Delica into the United States, so I am hyped for that. You guys know I love minivans probably more than any other segment out there. Why? Well, I have a bunch of kids, so like it's important to me. Future version of the Leaf. I think it's based off the chill out concept coming in the 2025 calendar year, seemingly. And we also have a new compact EV. The problem with this is based off a Renault vehicle, I'm pretty sure, and it probably will be only for Europe. As cute as this little, it looks like a Mini, right? It looks like a Mini Cooper EV from Nissan. I'd love to have it in the United States. Not going to get it, okay? And then this is a Chinese vehicle, N7, whatever. Means nothing to us. Is this lineup enough to unbury Nissan? Depends how good they are, really, but it's going to be tough. Their brand image is not good right now. If they can come out with some home run hitters, like their e-Power, plug-in hybrid, bring the Quest back. If the Leaf is actually competitive, then Nissan has a bright future. But if all these cars are pretty mediocre, don't think it's going to be enough to help Nissan out a whole lot. Time will tell, though. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to end it there. Long live Nissan. I hope they can get out of this, start making money once again. And I'll see you guys in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, because if there's any exciting news for Nissan, I will update you guys here on the channel. Take care. Have a great day. Stay safe. Peace out.